Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott!
Welcome back, Retro Sports Gamers, to the Retro Sports Gamer channel. It's boy Green Majik, back with more Tecmo Super Bowl on Sega Genesis, fresh off of a Colt season with the Magic Man. And it was suggested that doing one with the Patriots would be challenging as well. And I thought I'm up for that challenge. I really enjoyed getting into this game that I'm not familiar with. What's up, Daniel Smith? What is going on tonight? Scott Secules Nation is about to take the nation by storm. Gonna pop this in the Discord real quick. The stupid Pats. Yeah, I'm definitely not a Patriots fan, although, you know, this is even before Drew Bledsoe. You know, Drew was obviously good, Brady the GOAT, all of that. But, you know, at this point, the Patriots had gone to one Super Bowl, had been obliterated by Da Bears. And yeah, sorry, I'm putting this in the Discord. Yeah, so yeah, and the for some reason, my controller was all the way across the room. Ridiculous. All right. And I'm going to put the camera on because I feel like I'm acting shy, but I don't feel shy, you know? So let's put that camera on. I put my camera on. I put my camera on the left. On the left, yeah. Yeah, I definitely was salty when Aaron Rodgers was at the prime of his powers. You know, the Packers get one Super Bowl. The Patriots had 3. And wow, it's so dark. I was like, maybe Rodgers will. He looks like it's gonna be great. Maybe he will catch up to the old Brady, and well, Brady got a few more. So, you know, I was pretty upset about that, but you know, I've gotten past it. It's just, you know, sometimes there's just freakish things. Yeah, I agree. Rodgers has fallen out of favor, and yeah, for some reason it's easy for me to separate that. I'm not saying that's the right thing to do to separate it, but I just find myself doing that. I guess it doesn't surprise me anymore when rich and famous people become assholes. Like, I'm not saying it's excusable, but it just kind of like, it definitely doesn't shock me. Yeah, it was really interesting when he went to the Steelers. But he definitely looks kind of old. It's different when you don't have Devontae Adams. I'm not saying Devontae Adams carried the team, but like that's definitely what the Packers offense was the last. Well, Aaron Jones was really good some of those years anyway. But yeah, Bledsoe was very good. But I guess Brady is what Belichick wanted. And it turns out it was a fantastic move, the best move. So the Colts win the Super Bowl the other night. That was nice. So we're in 3-season mode. We're just gonna roll it over. Try next season. That was a very interesting thing to say. Try next season. But we're gonna take that advice, and so it's gonna be a similar schedule as the. He was hammered the whole time, like on booze or what? Like what was his thing? Brett Favre had his back in the day. He had his stretch of like painkillers, wine. Ooh, man, wine sounds good. I actually have some sangria. So little went popped into Aldi, got some water and some wine. Got all biblical with it. And we got double Scott Nation. Oh yeah, depressed about getting the boot. Yeah, because you know what, like, so they did have that Super Bowl loss to the Packers. I guess that was Bill Parcells. So that was before. Belichick. But and it makes sense to me whenever a coach is like, here's obviously he picks the coaches, or at least has a huge influence in the coaches, but also if he's like, here's the quarterback I want, and I'm going to mold him into my own image, So even though Bledsoe is really good, it wasn't necessarily a good fit. And that is depressing. That's bad luck for Bledsoe. It's like, what was he? I mean, he was like Pro Bowl caliber. What are you supposed to do more than that? So, yeah. So they lost that one Super Bowl, and then with Belichick, potentially they could have like had another Super Bowl, but if they had kept Bledsoe. But anyway, went the Brady route. The rest is history. But this is pre-Bledsoe. This is right before Bledsoe. Scott Secules, the worst rated quarterback in the game. This is not a personal attack on Scott Secules. Oh, $100 million contract. Wow. So he like was in the headspace that like this is where he's gonna set up shop for the next decade. Yeah, that's tough. And going to a division rival, that's interesting. I hadn't really thought of that. I mean, the Bills were, not what they were in the early 90s, obviously. They were post Thurman Thomas. They were post Bruce Smith, post Jim Kelly. But yeah, that's interesting. Going to your division rival. Um, little disrespectful. Yeah, not terribly unlike the Packers when Mikowski got hurt. Because I mean, even though the Packers, it was different in that Brady was like a 7th round pick, and they had Bledsoe. Favre, they traded. Favre was drafted high in the 2nd round in like 1991 by the Falcons. Packers traded a 1st-round pick for him, I believe, and maybe some players. So it's like they were heavily investing in their backup. So it's a little bit of a different situation. Still, they didn't know whether he was going to be good or not. I mean, Ron Wolf, their general manager, obviously believed and was right, nailed it. But yeah, so that does happen sometimes. Bills were good his first year, but couldn't beat the Steelers' 3rd-stringers. Wow. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, if you can't beat the 3rd-stringers, doesn't look good for you. Sam Gash, a very humble 38 max speed, but a 38 reception, which is better than what we were working with the Colts. However, Secules sinks all ships with his 31 pass control. So we're going to have a lot of doinkers. A lot of doinkers. We've got Scott Lockwood, 31 max speed, not even much hitting power, and 19 receptions. We've got Mike Farr from the Lions, very slow, only 38 receptions. Oh, yeah, Sam Gash, Bills legend. Yeah, when I was looking, Gash made the thumbnail, and when I was looking for pictures of Gash, definitely some Bills pictures came up. So Hartley Dykes, he was the second receiver behind Irving Fryer. Irving Fryer no longer on the Patriots, and somehow Hartley Dykes falls out of the starting lineup. They still have Marv Cook, and they have a very young Ben Coates. I had to look it up. Coates is not a Hall of Famer, but he is one of the best tight ends of the 90s, statistically speaking. Definitely has at least 2 All-Pros. Yeah, and that's with guys like Shannon Sharp around. Maybe the very early Tony Gonzalez days, things like that. Bill Lewis. So their center has a decent hit power, which is going to be nice. Eugene Chung, 44, that's going to be a problem. Calvin Stevens is going to be a big problem. But then we got Bruce Armstrong, very powerful on the left tackle. Pat Harlow, yikes. So we've got some gaping holes in our offensive line. Brent Williams, not much to speak about. Pretty run-of-the-mill, lowish hitting power for defensive linemen. Tim Goad, wow, 31 hit power nose tackle. Ray Agnew, yeah, he's like a top 10-ish defensive lineman in Tecmo Super Bowl NES, and here he's one of the worst. Tier 4, maybe Tier 5. Andre Tippett, not quite what he is in NES. I believe he has a 31 INT rating at NES, but he's got rush power and hitting by. He's decent. He's decent. Definitely one of our users. Vincent Brown, not much there. Eugene Lockhart coming from the Cowboys has some hit power. David Howard, wow, 31 hitting power. Yeah, Coates was great. Absolutely. We go into the defensive backs. We got a Fitty. He's slow, Maurice Hurst, but he'll probably get some balls. Jerome Henderson also with a Fitty INT, which, isn't like stunning, but it's something to work with. He's also slow. Tim Gordon, free safety. Now we're showing the weaknesses of the defensive backs. Very poor. John Granby, probably like a tier 3, just kind of there, not particularly fast. And 44 INT is pretty meh. Raina Thompson, a backup. Roger Brown, wow. And I'm not even going to look at the kicker. Who cares? So maybe I did run and shoot with the Colts. Maybe we'll try to get a little bit cute and, maybe we'll try to mix it up a little bit. Do a offset playbook. That could be fun. Oh, but we are going to do run 3. Got to do it. This is going to be the offset dive. FB power dive. Yes. And we got to go red gun. It's just, you got to do it. We'll go pro set because we have a pro set run. This is going to be our one set back. So we're going to do that. We're going to see how that feels. We do got to put our backups in. And Timson Far Hurst. Okay, so it's going to be tricky. Timson's a starter. We don't want him in. We'll do Hurst, defensive back. And we're playing Miami. And here we go. Kicking off 1992 Patriots. Backups only season. Buffalo gets a big win, so they are already out front. Here come the Dolphins. This could be a bit of a test. I mean, we don't have the Magic Man. We have the salacious Scott Stevenson. Or not Scott, what am I saying? Scott Secules. Definitely want them to return it. Jarvis Williams. All right. Similar to the Colts season. Byers, the future Patriot. Oh. I did not do that one very well, but let's see. Gotta think of how to attack this here. Whoa, big Fumby. But there are a lot of Dolphins there. Mark Dennis, look at him go, the offensive lineman. Oh, wow. Dennis. A fresh Denise, if you will. Mark Dennis. All right. So, with the Colts season, it was a minute before I had a touchdown scored on me. But, you know, Dolphins come out and say, hey, we're scoring with our offensive linemen. Oh, dear. How did I... Anyway. They just, like, didn't save my playbook? That's hilarious. Or maybe I pressed B and I didn't lock it in. Play action. Yeah, I must have pressed B. Yeah, we want that one. And we gotta has the red gun. Gotta has the red gun. Yeah, I think we want Gash with the Gash for the run 3. That's the move. Oh man. Nope. Nope. Oh, first pass to far. And it's a completion. Thought I might get the bump. I did not. Dang. Got to get better about knowing my cycles. I should have learned that lesson with the Colts. Woo-hoo! Barely got that off. This one looks dangerous, but Lockwood gets it. Lockwood. Man, very easily could have been picked. Oh, Sam Gash. Sam Gash. The Bills legend. Jeff Cross Nation. He pushes them back. Oh dear. Definitely should have checked it down. But I wanted to sail it. Well, you know what I mean. Didn't want to. Oh dear. Oh! Somehow he gets it off. Oh dear. I mean, he got the pass off. He did get the pass off. Okay. For some reason, I was feeling Howard on that. I guess Howard is going to be our guy on the pro set. Okay. All right. I was tempting to pick a shotgun, but I figured I could blitz on a shotgun, so it's all good. And turned out pass one was the play to pick, because that's the play that they picked. Maurice. All right, we're going to go run one, toss it to Lockwood. Oh, we got a bit of a cavalcade. A bit of a cavalcade. Secules across screen to Hartley Dykes. Oh, what a move by Hartley Dykes. Scott Secules doing his best Dan Marino impression. clanks it in at 7 up. Here come the Patriots. Bauman just launches. Yep. LB4 is the move. Vincent Brown. It'll be interesting to see who the sack leaders are, etc., etc. Because, wow, they're just going to... Whoa, we got a scoop. Oh, he's in the end zone. What? Debacle. We're going to just try to get this pound up the rock with Lockwood. Give the rock to Scott Lock. There are so many Scotts on this team. Great Scott. Great Scott. There are so many great Scotts on this team. Bauman, which means tree man in German. All right. Big Fumby Fum by Marino, and Ray Agnew says, I may not be a top 10 defensive lineman in this version of the game, but I am here today. And a Fumby big stick, Andre Tippett. Speak of the devil. Oh, that's right. C up? Yeah. I think it's C in any direction, actually. I learned, I had to Google that the other night. Ooh, dear. I was thinking Coates was going to go down, but that was not. And Farr gets in the end zone. Scott Secules surpasses Marino in touchdown passes. Yeah, or maybe it's just on defense. It's C in any direction. I guess I could test that theory. Bang. Yeah, I pressed C and down. So probably wasn't a great time to pick that, but I did. Ooh. So, that was nice having a cornerback with, a 50 INT rating. Not like he's going to pick it off. Ooh, Tippett. Tippett gets in there. So it's not always about getting the interception, but if you can get in the passing lane, they'll slap it down sometimes. Hurst, there's no way I'm getting out of bounds. Not even going to try. Sam Gash going to get the call. Run 3. It's called play. He's going out of bounds. They're trying to. 10-yard loss. Far, and we benefit from some divers. Takes a blocker, and he gets all the way. What's up, Dwayne? How's it going? Great to see you. Yeah, this game is pretty hype. This game is hype, and that's one of the awesome things about there being so many retro sports games out there, that there are just, so many of them I haven't even tried yet. And this is Tecmo. This is Tecmo. And, Lockwood in the bread basket. Can he shake him? No, he can't. Oh dear, we're almost out of time. Oh dear. Very bad time management, but whatever. I guess I'd be more worried about if I had created some specific goals. I guess I do want Secules to be the leading passer. I want him to have the highest pass rating. Maybe Scott Lockwood with the most rushing touchdowns. That'd kind of be fun. Yeah, okay. And then what about receiver? Whoa, that's a moon ball. That was frickin' Grogan worthy. That was Grogan worthy. Oh dear. I'm glad that was knocked down because I was about to I'm getting a lot of diver love from the defensive backs. Pretty much every time I pass it in the middle, they are Hartley Dykes. This could be a jumper. It's a diver. Holy diver. Scott Secules with his third passing touchdown. His rating is going higher and higher. He wants to start with a 200 rating, he told me. 200 rating. Oh, a dolphin? Yeah, now that you say that, I think that rings a bell. Because I was looking for Scott Secules photos. There were not many of them. The photo I have on screen is taken from the back of a football card. Yeah, that was a good catch. There's definitely a player one diver sauce. Player two, that's probably not going to happen, just the way the game is programmed. Howard. All right. Yep. I was thinking that was when it was pro set. I was thinking that might be a called play. So, Patriots with 4 straight unanswered touchdowns. I guess 4 unanswered is the same as 4 straight. We're still gonna try to make the run game a thing. We gotta be smart about it. Gotta throw it to the turf. Far. Oh, he could have jumped, but he didn't want to. And also, it probably wasn't quite on the money. All right. I shouldn't jinx it, but we have not had a drop yet. Oh. I did not do that one well, but it's okay. These plays are kind of new to me. I mean, I'm very familiar with them from Tecmo Super Bowl NES, but as far as playing it with the Genesis engine and whatnot, not to mention the I was I'm just, every time I'm bracing myself for a drop. A drop in the bucket. Called play. Gash. It's tough. It's tough. That's like my one run play that. Ooh, gash and stride. Oh, almost had a juke outside. It has been very fun to learn how to juke. It's just very different than Tecmo Super Bowl NES. The way that you manipulate the drones, kaboosh, is very different. Oh, Offerdahl in the middle slapped it down, but Gash was wide open. Ah! I tried to move so that that wouldn't happen, and it was just too juicy. It was too juicy. I think that was Jarvis Williams. But we get a safety. Howard gets a safety. So we get it back. But obviously that will hurt the rating for the superior Scott Secules. Dykes! This one's probably in the bread basket. Stand their strat, as we say in the Tadverse. Scott Secules. And it's good. Like that last drive never happened. Tony Martin. This one is pretty well wrapped up. Marino trying to get some points on the board. Andre Tippett. Ray Agnew getting in there. So that bump strat is working despite there not being a lot of hit power that I'm working with. And we got another safety. Couple more points scored by... Oh, look at Farr. Oh, Farr almost gets... Farr was shaking and baking, I'll tell you what. And I should probably find a way to feature him. Coates! Oh, there's the first doinker of the season. And it goes to Coates. One of the best tight ends of the 90s. Full stop. We're going to Farr. I don't think this is going to be a doinker. It's not. And I just thought we would run that one back. Mike Farr, right in the bread basket from the stunning Scott Secules. And it's good. Patriots giving their division rival quite the rout. You want to beat them, and you want to beat them bad because point differential is the main. Oh, dive and a miss for Howard. Byers almost gets a first down. Point differential is the main tiebreaker. It's not head-to-head or anything like that. Division schedule, record. Oh, and there we go. There's Fryer. I was trying to remember what team Fryer went to from the Patriots. All right, this is Howard doing work from the LB4 position. Oh, I was a little bit behind it, but I went for it anyway because the hitbox for defenders is really big. All right, 21 seconds in this one. Actually, I should have. Wow, that only took 6 seconds off. We're going to go. We're going to go victory formation. How is there 2 seconds left? I thought for sure. Bang. It's just too bad Lockwood lost 8 yards on that last play. But, you know, we'll get it back. We'll get the ground game going one way or another. Secules with a great opening game. And after this Dallas-Washington game, we will look at some statistics. San Fran looking fierce. Dallas gets the better of Washington. Maybe there's a bit of a changing of the guard in the NFC East. Ooh, best offense, best pass, worst. Oh, second worst rush. Dolphins are actually worse. Best defense. Oh, we don't have the best passing defense yet. So the Cowboys held Washington to 20 passing yards. Wow. And this is what we want to see. But Secules is in with that interception and the not quite spectacular average yard per pass is 6th in. And his completion percentage is not great. He sailed a couple passes. There's one doinker, and yeah, and then I made a couple mistakes. Washington gets that win back. San Fran beats Buffalo. So I guess that means we play the Niners as well. We play the NFC West. The Rams. I think this is still the Jim Everett Rams. Bauman. Lang. Perfect kick. Ooh, Lang bounces it outside. Look at this run by Lang. Jerome Bettis, the bus. Here he comes. Ooh, and the stop route to Henry Ellard. Not that that was a design stop route, but that's what it ended up being. Oh, Bryce drops it in there. What a pass by Jim Everett. And Ray Agnew. Sugar Ray. I figured I would blitz with Tippett if it was the other pro set. So Howard having a lot of success on defensive plays, bumping Tippett free, but not on special teams. It is kind of nice that during the game you can change the playbook. You can't do this in the NES version, but in case you kind of forget, or change your mind. Coates. Oh, another doinker for Coates. And we're gonna put far up there because okay. So I waited a hair too long because I thought for sure he was going to catch that. I waited a hair too long because he committed to his curl. All right, I pressed C and down. So that means he still got in. What? 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 Is it like a rock, paper, scissors thing, or? I picked the dive play. My guy's blitzed, and he still got in. Maybe it's because it's the bus. Maybe it was the bus doing bus things. And so, like the Dolphins, the Rams up to a 7-0 lead. Ooh. It's a little bit tough. There's a lot of blue on the screen. So I forgot that I had put and then I go to Coates. So Coates with I think 3 drops so far. Gash. Oh, I almost did a dipsy-do with Gash. Gash with a solid yard. And it's blocked. Another doinker by Coates. But Gash is sure-handed. And that's, sadly, until Coates gets a, I was about to say, until Coates gets a attribute bump, it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough for him. But he gets that one. He gets a tud. I think that's his first tud of the season. And the Patriots knotted up, 7-up. Lang looking quick. Their right tackle must be feeling himself. Ooh, right in the middle. Right in the middle. Run and shoot. Bang. Tip-hat. Tip-hat. Whew. And Ellard was wide open up top. So, actually, I'm going to drop back with Agnew. Even though he's not as fast as he is in the NES version, it still feels fun to drop back with him. He's got 31 INT, I believe, from the defensive lineman position. Hurst gets out of bounds. That was his main job. Oh, dear. A loose gash doesn't get hurt. Dykes gets the catch. Ooh. Almost had him fooled. Secules! Bread basket. It's funny how they follow them so much. It's a very different drone manipulation situation as NES. Or even Super Nintendo from what I remember. Lang, he's still got a burst of speed. Wow. Howard getting in there. I'm definitely going to cheese this LB4 situation for as long as I can. I'm sure at some point in the season it won't be as viable. All right, Everett gets this one off. Ellard, I would have been a little surprised if he hadn't caught that. So, good job, Everett. I waited to make sure I was around the blocker. Oh, dear. And I just biffed that one. I just completely biffed it. Sometimes I get overconfident because the hitbox is so big for defenders. But it's like you can miss. It is possible. Sometimes it feels like it's not possible, but Ray Agnew. Can he beat Steve Emptman's record of sackages? I think Emptman had like 63 last season. Just wanted to try something different, get Goad involved. All right. I don't really got anyone with speed, so far. This is it could be a jumper. Oh, he blips it. He would have had a chance. It was actually a very good throw. Very good throw by Secules. Maybe I shouldn't sound so surprised. I'm going to get a refill. right. Secules, yikes. 43%. Man, I don't want to throw Coates under the bus, but you know, he's had several drops. Whew. Going back to Gash, we're still trying to make this run game a thing, but not meant to be on that play. Gash has been quite solid with the receptions. Woohoo! Terrible throw. At least it wasn't intercepted. Little jiggle, little wiggle for Mike Farr, the former Lion. Scott Secules, bang. Lang has had some speed. Here he comes. Zippity whippity. Look at him go. But Bauman with this stick. Oh, steps up to Lang, the man. And Lang finally gets caught. Wouldn't have been shocked if that had been caught. Woohoo! Tippett! Had a feeling they were going up top for some reason. Ooh, we get blown up by the offensive line, and that's just a shankaliciousness. Big shankaliciousness for the Rams. Yikes. Big yikes by Scott Secules. Gash does a little spin. All right. There we go, Gash. I see you gashing the defense. Oh, barely gets it in there. Ooh, I really gotta be careful about that. One of those is gonna get jump picked. Dang, Coates so slow. Oh, Lockwood nearly busted it outside. Coates! Oh man, Judah, what happened to the Colts? You're gonna have to watch this stream. I'm not gonna spoil that for you. Ben Jackets. Ben. I was like. Oh, man. Jackets, yes. R.I.P. Colts. Yeah, I mean, Magic Man did lead the league in rating. Emtman led in sacks. Verdine led in touchdowns. He finally outpaced Emmitt Smith. He had 25 touchdowns. And I think Cox had the lead in yards and stuff like that. So, very good statistically. As far as how the playoff run went, I don't want to spoil that. But yeah, it was a great risky. But sometimes you gotta risk it for the biscuit. Scott Secules doesn't care that he's the worst rated quarterback in the game. He gives 0 Fs. Literally 0. He's just out here. He's here just doing stuff. I'm a betting man. I'm almost positive the Colts got cleaned up in the playoffs. Well. Maybe you're right. Maybe you are correct. Oh, Jerome Henderson. Bang. And the Colts definitely enjoying this early season cushiness. We're going to drop back Agnew. The Colts, I was 6-0 on stream, I think. And then I played 4 games off stream. So they were 10-0. Ooh, I thought I was going to have that. They were 10-0 going into the second stream, the one I did yesterday. And then I don't know if you saw the Bears game, but I did get my clock cleaned by the Bears. I didn't have any answers for that defensive line. And David Howard. And yeah, it was kind of fitting that the Bears clocked me so much, considering I was playing as Harbaugh last week or whenever that was, over the weekend. I don't know. So, yeah. So Harbaugh came in. It wasn't so much Harbaugh, but Neil Anderson doing things. And like I said, the defense. Bang. All right. So, just a couple minutes left in this one. Oh, it's a little juke. Sam Gash Nation. Don't talk about the playoffs. We're just trying to get a win. Dykes, this could be a jumper. Oh no. Come on, Dykes. Like Dykes. I want to be like Dykes. And Jackets. Kobe Jackets. I don't know how Kobe became his first name. No! Yeah, vertical attribute is too low. Oh, Lockwood. Lockwood. Your chances to be a Pro Bowler are dwindling. Ah, Lockwood. I shouldn't say dwindling. It's only week 2. I shouldn't be so dramatic. All right, big hairy win against the Rams. Not super critical since it's not even a conference game. On an excellent day, catches at about 2 out of 17. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah, but I don't want to blame Dykes, though. I know he's a bad receiver, or at least in this game. But Secules with that low pass control, I think, is why it doesn't connect, you know? But another solid performance by Secules, just not from a passing percentage standpoint. I forgot to stop that a second ago. No, I did not know that. I did not know that David Lang passed away. I'd never heard of them. Yikes. Definitely last in rushing. Oh, no. That's terrible. Dang. That's tough. Barely in first with the rushing. But what really matters, Secules in fifth, 153. Ooh, he's got a ways to go. He's got a ways to go. But we'll get there. I'm confident. I'm confident in the great Scott. We just got to put our players in positions to make them successful. San Fran looking real spicy. I think they are every bit as good as the NES version. Which, you know, I thought that was kind of going to be the case with the Colts season, and it just wasn't. I think they made the playoffs, but they got dusted by the Cowboys, I believe. And then the Cowboys got dusted by the Washingtons. And here comes Tippett. Dan the Man McGuire. Dan the Man. Bang, David Howard. And we got him. Oh, he never played. Oh, by his wife. What's up, Brand? How's it going? Never played a season where San Fran didn't make it. Yeah, they just didn't seem dominant. They probably won their division, but man, I keep forgetting to change this. Steve Young, yeah. I thought Jim Kelly was rated really high, and of course Randall Cunningham. I almost said Randall McDaniel. I'm sure Randall McDaniel's ranked really well as well. Oh, had a little bit of a juke Probably not worth cutting inside because injuries are. But Lockwood, look at him go, rumble and stumble. Oh yeah, I'm doing decent. Just living the life, streaming the streams. Oh, just suffering these throws. Yesterday had a half day because the power was out. And we're just going to take that sack. I was not ready. I could have had the check down to gash. To gaseous clay. Far, this looks like a decent one. And we're gonna gash it again. Man, it's fun to get the jukes going. Lockwood! Oh, I probably should have committed to the Scramby. Oh yeah, Dan McGuire, the tallest. Oh, there's the catch gash. Oh, I really wanted him to get that one. Oh, I should do a dive play. Ooh. We're going to dive. Holy. Oh, dear. Oh, you actually have to move him towards the center. That's interesting. Touchdown. Hartley Dykes? Why was Dykes running the ball? Is he... What? Had some Dan McGuire rookie cards. Yeah. Yeah, there was kind of a vibe about him, you know, but that's what the rookie cards do. You're just like, ooh, you know, especially if it's a quarterback in the first round, you're just like, this might be the next guy, you know? Especially if there's some scuttlebutt about him. Ooh, double covered. I bet I can pick off Dan McGuire. I kind of want to try to get one. Bang. Ken Whiffy Jr. Yeah. Yeah, he was fun. Good games too. The two Super Nintendo games and Nintendo 64. Only for 2 yards. Yeah, Whiffy Jr. Yeah, but he kind of like, I don't want to say he dominated the 90s, but he was so big for the brand in the 90s. He was just like exactly what the sport needed. Ricardo Meyer. Ooh. We dodged that one, and we launch it up to Jesus. I tried all the things. I really tried all the things. And, is that I'm guessing that's Notre Dame legend and not North Dakota, right? Oh, go! I did not think he necessarily would get that. Oh no! At least it goes out of bounds. Jeez Louise. And we committed to the Scramby because seeing up Krieg Crush. Hartley Dykes again. What the literal F? What the literal F, Tecmo? Notre Dame team stacked on both sides. Yeah, Notre Dame, traditionally, I think they field a lot of pro players. Oh, yeah, Bettis. That's right. Also Notre Dame. I want to try to get an interception. Maurice looks like he's in good. Yeah, pretty boy. Pretty boy Meyer. Oh, dear. Oh, with the big stick. But Dan McGuire picks it up and gets the first down. Dan the man says, I'm going to do it my way. I did it my way. Okay, Andre Tippett with the big San Diego State. Yeah, San Diego State produces a lot more stuff than you would think, football-wise. We're going Hurst. Oh, come on, Dan. Throw it to me, Dan. Come on, Dan. What you scared of, Dan? Tootin'. Whoa, look at this cavalcade. There's no way I'm getting out of bounds. There is no way. The satellite television, Dag Craig on the lines, torching the Buffaloes for 550. Sam Gash cannot get away from the linebacker. Lockwood, this might be knocked down. It's not Lockwood with the jukes. Oh, my goodness. Lockwood. Oh, dear. Oh, my days. Far up to Jesus. Far's got the hoppages. Far has been hopping. Dykes! Oh no! That might have been thrown past him. I think it was just a drop though. Dyke says, I only get rushing touchdowns, baby. Why you got me out here catching passes? And I say, I don't have you out here catching passes because you're dropping them. Wow, Dan McGuire. Come on, Dan. Come on, Dan. 0 yards for Dan. Yeah, looked like the best quarterback ever for just one game. Kind of like Matt Flynn. Matt Flynn had an incredible Coates. At least it wasn't sacked though. That was some good jukage by Scott Secules. Oh dear! All right, he threw that one to a moon. Coates, I needed that. You already know what it's time for. Oh, dear. I don't know if you can hear the honking, but someone's car horn going off. Yeah. Just throw it out of bounds. Oh, dear. Oh, no. So we've got the double D-line breakthrough situation. Whew, we're going to far. Oh, overthrown, not the end of the world. And Mama didn't raise one, so we got to go for it. Dykes. Oh, no. Come on, Dykes. We're going to go Hurst because he's got that burst. Marshall Falk. This car horn drive me cray cray. All right, I gotta close the windows because this horn is driving me crazy. But that means I gotta turn the fan on. John Casey. Seahawks. Yeah, they're trying to make a comeback. I mean, field goal, hey, it's not nothing. Coats, the Jackets. Oh, everyone was open. Yeah, they don't know we're Hey, I'm streaming here. Far. Oh, Mike Farr. Lockwood, look at him go. He's squiggling, he's wiggling. Moonball Secules. The moonballs are working to far. Oh, Rod Stevens could not get that one off in time. Oh, what a beautiful maneuver. Jackets. It's tempting to do 2 dives in a row. But oh no! He was there. Oh, Dan saw a man. But, this one's mine. Throw it to me, Dan. Oh, no, it's Granby. I knew Dan was going to give us one. Yeah, every fourth down. You know, Mama didn't raise one. That's what lumberjack cracks would always say. Mama didn't raise one. So, you know, Benneth. Oh, Benneth Biffith. Benneth Biffith. I shouldn't act like I'm surprised. Okay. We got to go to our boy. Marv Cook. Yeah. That's the best I could do if they call that play. Yeah, Cook was good. He's a starter, though, so he's not viable. We are going Hurst. We're going Hurst mode. Somehow I get blocked. That didn't feel real. Andre Tippett. I didn't even have to help him out. He just gets in there. Bang, Tippett. 3rd and long. What has Dan got for us? What has Dan the man got for us? He's got a big sack. Ray Agnew. He's probably leading the league in sackages. All right. I think this is another one. I think Dan's going to give us another one. Oh, Blades. Unless Blades jumps and catches it. Oh! Boom! I knew Dan would give me one. I knew he'd give me one. Did you learn that at Notre Dame, Dan? Did you learn that at Notre Dame, Dan? Joe Montana teach you that one? Dan? Miscycled. At least it's incomplete. Didn't really burn me on that one, but oh gosh! And he had to step forward to make sure that he got it to him. Touchdown will seal the deal. Will be the dagger sauce. But we got a ways to go. Feel like I've really been avoiding the rush well, but not on that one. Woo-hoo! Up to Dykes! And we're getting out of bounds. We are getting out of bounds. What happened to Cracks? He's around. He's shaking. He's shaking. We talked a few weeks ago on the phone. Just catching up a little bit. Yeah. Haven't gamed with him in a minute. He was gonna come over for the Showtime when I was at Tom's doing the NBA Showtime thing, but he couldn't make that. But he's really good at Showtime. He was the first one to call himself Mr. Showtime until we realized that just Tom is so good because he owns his own cabinet. And not only that, but I helped Tom get even better with my BS strategies. With my green madness, my magic madness. Oh, I thought he was going to jump pick it again. That was going to be so sweet. He was going to give me another dance special. John L. Williams picks it up. They call timeout because they want to get 18 points in just a few seconds. Bang. Yeah, linemen should not line up. As bad a quarterback as Dan was, Tecmo really undermined his arm strength. Very strong arm. Yeah. Dan with nothing. Nothing, Dan. And 2 picks. Mike Farr, legend. We're going to skip a couple. Indiana. Wow. The Colts really took it to him. So Dan. Wow. Yeah. And he's in bad, so everything would have one more notch, but 25 pass speed is brutal, and then 31 pass control is very, very bad. So he's one of the worst quarterbacks. Gelbaugh is actually better. Which is one reason why a Seahawks backup season would be intriguing. Yeah, Tom's good at all the games, especially the ones that he's grew up with and everything like that. It's really fun to back when we would all game together a lot. Our different styles, and we would see the games so differently. Those of us that didn't grow up with the games, it kind of had fresh eyes. And those of us that was very familiar were like, oh, well, the things that I'm used to doing aren't necessarily always going to work, and that sort of thing. So that was always very gratifying. Yikes. Secules. His average per completion is low. So he was 135.9. Somehow Steve Buerlein on top. Jim Harbaugh in the top 5, as he should be. Slim Jim. So he could throw nearly as hard as Jamarcus Russell. What about Brett Favre? Brett Favre could throw pretty hard. Oh, Da Bills. Big divisional match. Da Bills. Kenneth Davis. Saints are a scary team to play against in the playoffs. Their entire defense will be in the backfield on every play. That's a good heads up. And that's another, what week is this? This is week 4, Judah. So we're 3-0. We beat the Dolphins, the Rams, and then the Seahawks. So this is our second divisional game. Yeah, against the Bills. So we will see how. Actually, we're gonna go with Tippett strat. Oh, he looks quick. Okay. Stephen Buer fishing line in place as a passer. Yeah. I mean, he was good. Especially with the Jaguars. Ooh, Thurman. Yep, I thought Thurman was going to get it. He's got the reception rating. I thought he was going to jump and get it. BB. Oh, speak of the devil. Speak of the devil. Yeah. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. I played for the Go Bills, yeah. I played for the play action and... Oh, yeah. Yeah. Catch it, yeah. 50 rating. Very good for a running back. And then you add the speed in there, and then you add... Oh, McKellar. Then you add Jim Kelly's pass control, and it's just... You know, for some reason, the Bills were never able to get it going against my Colts last season. Although in the playoffs, they had an impressive first half. I will say that. Bruce Smith did a couple things, but not as many as you would expect or you would need. And once again, I forgot. John LMNOP Williams. Oh, you saw the D lineman. I guess it was Bruce Smith. He was about to Bruce was about to dive, and then I guess I crossed. I wasn't feeling it. I could have chucked it to Lockwood, but I was not feeling it. Bruce was about to dive, but then I think I crossed the line, and they just there's something that changes about the defender's pursuit when you cross the line of scrimmage. This could be Breadbasket Dykes. So Judah says Barry, Emmett, then Thurman. And Brand says the GOAT. I have my my tier list is for Super Nintendo, so I assume the ratings are the same, but the game is different as far as like jukes and whatnot. So I got Thomas rated as number 1. He's got 44 rushing speed and is tied with Barry for 69 max speed. He's got a low hit power, but then he's got the 56 reception and okay ball control. Whereas Barry has a slightly less running speed, same max speed, a little bit more hitting power, and less reception. And then Emmitt Smith has the highest running speed, 63 max speed, good hit power, reception 44. And then those all I have as S tier. And then the last S tier, I forget who mentioned it, but Lorenzo White, 38 running speed, 56 max speed. There are a lot of guys that have 56 max speed, but White has a 56 reception. So that's kind of what makes him stand out. Thurman is trash. He fumbles all the time. I mean, it says 56 ball control, but you know, maybe that's wrong. I feel like he did fumble a time or two when I played him with the Colts, but that said, I played him 3 times, so it wouldn't be shocking if he did fumble once or twice. Bang! Tippett! Buffaloes are the best team, hands down. Yeah, I got them ranked. I got them ranked at number 1, but again, I am not all that familiar with this version of the game, and that's part of why it's been so fun, because I'm seeing it with fresh eyes. Oh, if he plays the Raiders, you can swap Alexander Wright. Ah, okay. Alexander Wright. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out of bounds. So he's a wide receiver, right? Or no? Is he a running back? Alexander Wright. $63. Oh. Okay, but he's like got 19 reception. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's a vibe. All right, 63. Okay, interesting. All right. He's always in bad shape. Yeah. I didn't know. Wasn't confident cycling and passing it. We got to go red gun again because we got to find a way to get this first down. Mama didn't raise one. I was thinking I had far up there. Not that it would have mattered too much, but far has been good for me. Gary Clark is the sheet. I mean, maybe is he still on Washington? Yeah. I think Clark goes to somebody else eventually. But Washington went to the Super Bowl last season. Spoiler, they beat the Cowboys in the NFC Championship. Okay, so we got to actually try a little bit. Oh yeah. So we do need to put Farr at tight end so that he can do the thing on the red gun. And we just launch it up to heaven. Ooh. All right. We might want to check this down to Gash. Gaseous Clay, some call him. Oh, Jackets. That was a big pickup by Jackets. Oh, Steve Tasker. A Tisker, a Tasker. Gash! Gash! Against his future team. Not feeling it. Not a terrible scramble. I mean, 1 yard. I saw Kelso down there, and I wasn't feeling it. I wasn't feeling the toss. Yeah, I think that's fair. Bruce Smith, best bill of all time. Yeah. Ah, dear. I thought I was going to be able to turn the corner and rip it. So Bruce over Thurman Thomas. Far. Oh. Somehow OJ the Juice. Didn't OJ like have not that many good seasons though? Whereas Bruce Smith has like hella sacks. Ouch. Kenneth Davis, the weapon. Bang. Bruce O.J. Thurman. Okay. I think I read that the developers didn't know anything about football when they made the game, but in their research they had an affinity for the Bills. Yeah, and at this point the Bills had been to 2 Super Bowls, and they were about to go to another Super Bowl. Well, 90, 91, 92. So they had gone to 3 Super Bowls, so it makes sense. Even though they lost each Super Bowl, they were, in the zeitgeist. Like, that's still, people. When Bruce passed out on live TV, I don't remember that. OJ had 2014 games. Oh, didn't realize that. I didn't realize he ever got 2000. I thought like Dickerson did it, and Adrian Peterson and LaDainian Tomlinson, things like that. 0 Bills number 2, Andre Reed number 3. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, dear, Dykes. Don't do it to me, Dykes. Gash doing things. Jack Kemp, number 4. All right. Yeah, I was thinking there'd be some old timers. Another jumping catch for Gash, and that one was actually kind of a Jamie Mueller. Jamie Mueller Nation. Gotta go for it. Underthrown. Number 604. Man, another interception. If I had Ray Bentley, if I'd been able to sidestep the that's he's on my team. Have a good night, Daniel Smith. Thanks for popping in. Holy crow. Holy crow. Raymond and Beamer, Benz and Bentley. What about Daryl Talley, the Tallywhacker? Shane Conlon Nation. Cornelius Bennett. He's got to be somewhere. Jeff Wright, absolutely. What about, we got to say it, is he a top 10 Bill? Josh Allen? Bryce Pop, yeah. Defensive Player of the Year after leaving Green Bay, or Green Bay traded him. I think it was a free agency situation. Shane Conlon. Man, I needed that defense at Daryl Talley. Ah, dear. Ah, dear. I wanted to go over the middle. Allen is the best QB they've ever had. And now we got the triple D-line penetration. Underthrown. Top 10. Daniel Smith having to get the last word in. Oh, what a play by Dykes. The diver into triple coverage. It was fourth down. It was fourth down, so I... Oh, man. Well, he got the one that mattered. He got the first down. Oh, he gets that one, though. Eric Molds, that's right. Yep. Absolutely. What about James Lofton? He was more Lofton, I think, was more like the Packers was more his time. Man, Hansen got in there quickly. Debacle. $20 yards per catch. So you think he threw the game to appease the odds makers? I mean, like, I feel like the NFL is pretty rigged, so nothing surprises me. But I'm always curious what other people think. Anybody watched that last season against the Patriots knows good and well Josh Allen threw the game. Okay, interesting. Yeah, Patriots was a very boring Super Bowl team, that's for sure. That was weird. Oh. Farr couldn't does it. Yeah, I don't know. I just I don't know. I feel like reffing is so inconsistent that I don't know. It would be hard for me to really dial in and be like, oh, this player purposefully did this, you know. There've definitely been some inopportune fumbles I've seen in my day. But that said, it's like you're just getting like obliterated. So, I don't know. Yeah, I'm curious though. I'm curious to look at what you. Oh, Thomas Jukes, but then he gets the. Oh, but then somebody picks it up. Must have been Reed. BB underrated. Yeah, he was later a Packer, but you know, best years with the Bills, of course. Brent Williams. All I'm saying is a game's tide can be turned so easily by refereeing, and I just feel like it makes it hard. Knowing that, it makes it hard to for me to judge how much a player's like whether they're just having a bad game or not, you know? Yeah, but I'm curious now. You got me curious. I mean, I don't really feel like watching the whole game, but maybe I will. Maybe if it's on YouTube, I'll watch that ish. Steven Taskmaker, the giant Pete Metzelaars, and Keith McKellar. And Kenneth Davis. And Frank Reich. And Doug Flutie. Flutie, my tootie. Oh, David Howard. The 1990 Bills. Yeah, it would have been interesting to see the Niners play them. But, you know, Montana gets hurt in the NFC Championship game, I believe. And even though Young is great, there's no Montana. Wow. What a bad decision. That's embarrassing. That's going to hurt the rating. That's going to hurt the rating. Oh, yikes. 13th. Yikes. I mean, there have been a lot of doink. Craig fumbled the game away. Frank, the price is wrong, Reich. Laughably bad. Drew a paycheck for almost 12 years. Yeah, I mean, he had like one great playoff comeback, right? That's kind of his claim to fame. But, yeah, some guys are just, you know, backup. They're more suited for backup. I was looking at Matt Flynn's stuff. He was a backup for like a long time. Then he has one great game and thinks is going to be the starter in Seattle. But then Russell Wilson turns out to be really good. Now I got to plug the computer back in, so that means I got to go dark. Yoink. Nathan's second interception. Nate Odoms. All right. How is Scott Secules gonna get to the top of the passing charts? Late bloomer Sison as a Jet, yeah. Late bloomer. Okay. Yeah, I think he was decent as a Jet, but he was good as a Bengal. That's one of those things like, would they like draft like David Klinger or something? And then later, I guess Akili Smith. It's several busts. Saul Lockwood wasn't feeling it, was not feeling it. And once again, the playbook. My playbook woes. David Klingon. Mr. Star Trek himself. Coates gets that one, and we're off to a good start. Nope. Can't get that one. We're trying to get this trying to establish this run game. Trying to believe in the run game. One cycle too many. Somehow he gets it. Somehow, some way. Man, I thought dude was going to be open. Turned out he wasn't, and then I was out of ideas. Mama didn't raise one, though. Way too short. Way too short. Ooh, David Howard. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Browning Nagel. There's a name for you. Yep, had to go up the middle, get the safety, take the lead. Secules needs all the help he can get. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Wow. I was about to let it rip, but probably would have been picked, so it's just as well. Mama didn't raise one. Oh, yes! Yes! Hartley Dykes plays his best games in the rain. Dang. Leonard Marshall with a big sack. I wanted to wait, but I didn't think I had time. Whew. I avoided one defender, couldn't do the second. That was Boomer. I think they might have caught that, but it's not. It's Browning. Woo-hoo! David Howard. And the Patriots defense keeping them in this game. Oh my, that was the ugliest looking throw I've seen in a long time. Boom! Pass block. Oh dear. It sucks to avoid the rush and then still get taken down by the sack. Oh dear. Mama didn't raise one. Throwing up a prayer, hoping for a diver or a jumper or a something. Ray Agnew. Wow, go for the field goal. This one is not a very high percentage. Looks kind of low as well. Just completely biffs. All right. Well, still haven't figured out how to move the ball at all. Woo! I wonder if the rain is affecting anything. Probably not. Probably just oh dear. Mo Lewis. 4th and 36. Mama didn't raise one. Thought that one had a chance. I really thought that one had a chance. Something about antivirus protection popping up. Ooh, I thought maybe that'd be picked. Lots of Patriots in there. I thought maybe Tippett would be fast enough. And rattles it in. Jets take the lead. Corey Blanchard, whose jersey matches DeGrasse Tyson. All right. Dang. Kind of felt like I had to go for it. Down by 1. Oh man, the rating is not going to be good for Scott Secules. But he has the heart of a champion. He's got 100 yards, less than 40%. Not sure how much I can lean on the running attack. Really could have used that one. Mom didn't raise one. Woo! Well, I got to call the dive play. This would be quite something if I could hold them to 0 points. Oh, dear. I was hoping the guy was close enough. Oh, but if we can block this extra point, that would be huge. No. 2-score game. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, we kind of just got to do that. Kind of got to just throw it up. Oh, dear. Coat so slow, there was just no separation. That's too bad. Really needed some points on that drive. Wasn't meant to be. Eugene Lockhart. Really kind of hoping for a defensive... Ooh, a blocked field goal would be huge, though. I mean, punt. Not meant to be. Yeah, we got to go shotgun strat. That was a nice play. A little bit of a flub, but nice. Oh, dear. Kind of tough to see the defender coming. I should have tried to engage the D lineman. Now we really need to scoop and score something. With the rain, you never know. Gonna put Dykes at tight end. Not that he's fast, but all right. Hopefully, we get a nice long one. All right, that's kind of what we got to do. We got to engage the defender like that. Oh, dear. Hopefully this isn't picked. Whew. Knocked down. That helps us out. Whew. All right, well, I'm going to get a refill on a drink so that we can make this big comeback after the kick return. And then we're going to turn the camera back on. Fumble would have been huge. Okie dokies. So, turnover would be huge, of course. But punt would also be very nice. And then we just got to air it out with shotgun. Oh, man. Barely gets the first. I probably should have dropped back, but I just got so used to. Whew. Oh, that would have been a huge pick. A huge pick. Big third down. Whew. All right, hopefully this is into the... No, it's short. Yikes. All right. We got time. Oh, my goodness. Wow, I may have just choked that away. I mean, a field goal was unlikely anyway. Oh, I was kind of hoping that they would go for the field goal so that maybe I get a block or something. Did not want to be desperate, so we took the 5-yard loss. Oh, definitely could have been picked. Definitely could have been picked. And that was picked. I was trying to step up. Oh man, that's upsetting. That's upsetting. Big choke. Ooh, a pick would have been everything. We got to block this. That's the only thing we can do. Yeah. We're just going to sit on that. All right. All right, big choke. Can't say we got dominated, but definitely got dominated by the defense. Figured out a little bit of a thing with the shotgun, but still not consistent. And that's tough. Secules rating definitely going to go into the basement. And yeah. So I don't know. Oh, Oh, the Niners. The Niners. This is going to be the last one of the night. I think 6 games is a good stream cycle. Maybe I'll do like I did last time and stream some off screen and then, finish it up. All right. Getting this camera back online. 3rd and long. All right. Ooh, what a tackle. The bump strat has not been working too consistently. So I might just got to be a little more honest about how I do that. Man, what a play. Maybe I should stick with this playbook. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Yeah, seems like it's going to take him forever to... Lockwood doing some things on this drive. Oh. Yeah, that play just has really nice blocking. And they probably called pass to boot, so yeah. Oh, Logan. Oh. I knew that was the player that I needed to, get my hands on. Watters. Brent Jones. I was in a good spot. Thought maybe I could pick it. Anderson. Watters. Wow. We've been seeing some epically poor punts recently. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, these routes, some of these routes just take a year to develop. No jumping catch on that play. Woo! Definitely look kind of out of bounds, but it counts. I'm wondering if the rain, it not raining helps because we were airmailing everything, and I wasn't making all the greatest decisions, but man. Oh dear. Ooh, rice. Nice for rice. Ladders gets the covered catch. Should have plugged up the hole a little sooner. Tim Goat. Another catch for Ricky Waters. Doing things. Just completely muffles it. First down. Nice socks. This game's going a lot better than the Jets game did. Not sure. And even with Boomer getting hurt. That's what was kind of a big bummer. Like, they kind of gave me a boost. They kind of gave me a way to win. Oh, dear. Poo-poo. Poo-poo-poo-poo. Man. Jerry, wow. So fast, as you'd expect. That was the first sneak. Previous times they've done that formation, it was a pass. Oh, thought Taylor might jump for that. Maurice Hurst. All right, so we survive halftime without getting scored on. And Yeah, we're running the ball a little bit, passing the ball a little bit. Secules, not an amazing percentage, but you know he's being a game manager. That's what they need him to be. Oh, yeah. That really hurts, losing 9 yards on first down. Oh. Coates was so slow. I really gave him all the time I could. Debacle. Yeah. We're going to go back to the plays that I'm familiar with. Dang it. Meant to pass it. Oh, yeah. Not sure why I thought I could sneak in there from the wide receiver one position. Oh, yeah. Definitely need to be the bottom cornerback on those plays. Ooh. Getting in there looked like Tippett. Yep. Tip it or click it. Jones. They're going field goal. Makes sense. No need to get desperate yet. Still a lot of soccer left. This one looks good. Maybe a teensy bit high, but I think it's good. Rattles in. Mike Kofer. All right. Hold him to a field goal. Nice return. There we go. It's a nice first down on first down. Far. Oh! What a play. Snatches it. Takes it to the end zone. Amp Lee, I believe, the returner. There we go. That's how we start the drive with a big sack from Maurice Hurst. Jerry, not surprised he caught that, but wanted to cover the guy up top. Ooh, no interception. Looks like Hurst was on the running back there. Pushes him way back, Tim Goad. We're going to go Tippett strat. Oh, my goodness. Oh! Wow. Big play. Should have checked it down. Should have checked it down. I was pretty disciplined all game. That was pretty terrible, though. Yep. Not surprised Taylor getting that. Rothman. They're still trying to establish the run game. Look at them on third and forever. And Tippett with the blitz forces a quick pass. Waters catches it, but can't progress it much at all. I think we found Lockwood. No, we did not. There we go. Far. Too far away for you to hide from away. Too far away are you to go. Lockwood with the dagger sauce on the Niners. Let's go. Patriots need a big bounce back game after getting defeated by the Jets last game. In the rain, it was painful. Secules throwing so many picks, so many errant throws. The rain apparently is his nemesis. Rice double covered. Couldn't does it. Oh dear. I don't know if it's my controller, but sometimes it doesn't quite line up to what I'm trying to does. Jerry making things happen. Magical things. Maurice Hurst, big sack. Waters gets out of the plugged hole, but doesn't get very far. Oh, bang. Tippett. 4th and 22. That's a tough spot. Thought I had the tight end, but it didn't go. Everyone was covered. What you gonna do? Tried to wait to the last millisecond, but waited too long. Boo. Oh, Waters with the hit power makes it exciting. but Niners can't even get a touchdown on the Patriots defense. They're driving a couple times, had a big fumble. Stuff like that. Lockwood almost matching Ricky Waters. Well, 9 people watching. Maybe we'll do the Browns, and that will be it. One uno mas for the night. The Brownies. And we will take a bye-week refill. All right. Secules probably slipping even further. 17th rating under 100. He needs more touchdowns. So let's see. Let's see what they can do. Probably a touchback. Yep. Vardell, Kozar, Metcalf. Oh, I thought that one looked like maybe a pick. Bang, Vardell, not that quick. Oh, Andre Tippett launches. Hansen boots it. So I haven't had anyone get injured all season. I wonder if this is going to be the game. Yeah, the shotgun has really changed my options. Doesn't always work. Sometimes it's way underthrown. Yeah, was not feeling that. So we took a 7-yard loss. Yikes. Underthrown, but thankfully not into the hands of a defender. Man, for a second, I thought we were oh dear. I meant to do a different play. Debacle. I think I meant to do a dive play. Ah! should have engaged. I should have engaged the defensive lineman. It's tough to be consistent about that, but that's what you got to do. Got to engage him. I just took a really lazy route, but thankfully it didn't hurt me. Ooh, Michael Jackson. Looked like maybe an errant throw, like it might be picked. Ray Agnew says, push you back a little bit. Third and a mile. Bang. Couldn't wait for the play to develop. Oh, and it's blocked. Brownies pick it up, but cannot advance it. Gash. Gasholiciousness gets the catch. Gets a little bit of a block from Lockwood. We're going to do it again. We're going to dive. Wow. That's the first time I've seen the stuffed play. Even, and another stuff. Okay. Even when I picked the play, another fumble. I don't think it hurts his rating, but, I mean, he didn't get a touchdown pass. Knockdown, that's good. Because I think that one had a decent chance of getting covered, caught. Bang, Jerome Henderson. Showing a little bit of speed. Maybe he's in good condition. Okay. I played that one well. Left him in single coverage. And the coverage stood for... It's blocked again! Oh. And it's a safety because they can't advance. Ooh, big kick. We're just getting out of bounds. We're going right about out of bounds. Not pass and go. Speaking of going out of bounds, we're just going to eat that 9 yards. Coates, another drop. Yeah. Oh, dear. Thought I definitely could evade him. I should have engaged, but thought I could evade him. It's a very common mistake I've made. And that takes our lead away. That's tough. Woo-hoo! Tippett gets in there. Nearly blows up the run. Bang. Tippett doing good stuff. Can they get another punt block? Nope. Can't does it. All right. Woo-hoo! Coates gets that one. So the engagement does work. Lockwood catches it. Tried to engage. I think that was the right choice. Wow. I was kind of in my head. I'd already scored a touchdown. I was moving the ball. And we're hitting big struggle like we did against the Jets. I think we need to not let this one get away from us. We need this dub, and we got to stay on top of the division. Got to make it real tough for the Bills. 4th and forever. Could be a little high. I think it might be good, though. No. Just absolutely shanked. All right. Engagement strat works. Fudge. Wow, they called red gun on 2nd and goal from the 4. Okay. Secules 87.5%, but can't get in the end zone. Cannot does it. Woo-hoo! Here they come. Here come the Brownies. Thought it said gash for a second there. I mean, cash does say gash. All right. There was a chance that would have been knocked down or jump caught by a defender, whatever. But it wasn't, so that's nice. Finally, Secules in the end zone. He had a really good pass percentage in the first half, but no tuds. Finally, they get in there. Metcalf looking for a help, can't get it. Oh, nearly a fumble. And they're punting. They're not feeling that. They're getting pushed back. Out here, finally an injury. First one of the season. Yeah, can't put in Timpson. He's not viable. I mean, if Farr gets hurt, then... tried to engage. It had been working somewhat until then. Gash with a nasty little catch. Mama didn't raise one. There we go. Sam Gash, first down, Patriots. Oh, nice little move to get maybe an extra hair of a yard. And Patriots looking pretty comfortable now on offense. And as I say that, dropped. Mama didn't raise one. Coates has had many drops, but not on that play. Coates with a huge catch. Oh, I feel like I've fumbled so many times down there. Ooh, woo. Quick cycle found our guy, Hartley Dykes. Patriots. Ooh, perfect throw. That's how you use that curls play. You do the burn route. You don't do the curls. You do the burn. Ooh, gets the first. Nice hustle by Metcalf. Nice hustle by Tippett. Browns really need some pointages on this drive, but 3rd and long. Tippett blows up the line. Forces a quick pass. It's a comeback for Kinchin. Way short of the first down. So engaging the defensive lineman like that is proving to be the right strategy. But you gotta like, it's almost like you gotta convince them that you're running away from them, and then you gotta come back and engage, you know? That sort of thing. Doesn't matter as far as the game, but that's frustrating to execute so poorly like that. Man. Bang. 4th and forever. They need 2 touchdowns. They need them bad. They need them quick. Into double coverage. Nope. Dykes definitely the dagger sauce. 3 touchdown lead for the Patriots. Scott Secules trying to redeem his passer rating. Was kind of in the pits recently. Been throwing a lot of picks, but now he's trying to turn that tide. Oh, what's up, Daniel Smith? Yeah, we're about to wrap this up, but good to see ye again. We took a tough loss to the Jets in the rain. Every time I had someone open, I just sailed it out of bounds. It was tough. It was tough scenes. But we bounced back. Okay. Hope work went okay for you. Work's going to come bright and early for me tomorrow. Yeah, the Jets. A division. So it was a division loss, but then we took care of the Niners. You know, Jerry Rice was doing some Jerry Rice things, but our defense was very solid. I'm getting a lot better at like engaging the defensive linemen like that instead of kind of retreating and then them building up a head of steam and just sacking my buns. You know. So I got that a little bit figured out, but that doesn't work when they got... Man, we got 13 viewers. Man, maybe we got to do one more. Who do we play next? Oh, Buffalo. Okay, Buffalo, and we're done, and that's it. And that's it. But I do got to really pee. All right. So, wow, Bills 2-4. Oh man. And the lowly Jets are the ones that beat us. That's what's crazy. But it's also crazy. Scott Secules struggling. 13th, 107 rating. First in yards. First in completions. First in tuds. Not first in least interceptions. He's got hella interceptions. Whew. Let's see what receivers looks like. Mike Farr getting in the mix. Okay. Okay. Hartley, Dykes, and Farr. I'm actually going to remember to change my playbook for once in my life. Don't hit B. What does B do? All right, Dabiels. Kenneth Davis just gets mowed over. Oh, thermal detonation. Oh, I see what you're saying about the yeah, good call. Yeah, that's gets him from behind. Yeah, that was the only theory I could think of. Ooh, Vincent Brown. Man, I live for them doing the run for Kenneth Davis. Thomas getting receptions. S tier, Thurman Thomas. Reed catches it, immediately fumbles it, but it's a first down. Doesn't count as a reception, but it is a first down. BB, whoa! The interception and the auto kneel. Yep. So this is gonna be tricky. I'm gonna have to juke one lineman. Juke one lineman and then maybe engage the other one? Question mark. I was about to launch. Probably would have been picked, honestly. Mama didn't raise one. Dykes. This one looks good. Oh! And I'm going to have to take off the camera and plug the power again. Bye. Secules. Scott Secules' mama did not raise one. Woo-hoo! Lockwood faithfully. Ooh, I needed to wait a hair of a second more. Sometimes the timing is just... Dykes! Dykes with the clutch catch. Yep. No one open. And that's what happened. Okay. Oh boy. I was trying to go to the second wide receiver. So that was a very bad play. Coates definitely not going to catch that in coverage. So, yeah, it's too bad. Had a really good drive. Threw it away in the red zone. Thankfully, our defense is playing phenomenally. David Howard. Potentially defensive team MVP. Some of these punts are just wow. Coates with a huge catch. Everyone expected him to drop it. Bang. Here comes Ray Agnew, the Patriots defense. Oh, huge defensive turnover. Whew. That very much could have been intercepted. Oh, no. Well, you know what it's time for. You already know what it's time for. With a little hesitation, touchdown. Hartley Dykes, the greatest Patriots running back of all time. Bauman cranks it to Davis. Things are looking good so far for the Patriots. David Howard. He very well could be the sack leader of the season. Bang. But Andre Tippett says, I have something to say about that. Oh, perfect pass to Reed. I shouldn't say perfect pass because if he was in stride, then you'd probably still be running. All right. Thankfully not picked off. Hartley Dykes with a doinker after that touchdown pass. Gets that one, though. Oh, dear. I had the correct idea of the cycle, just a hair too late. Oh. I didn't think that guy was going to drop so early, but thankfully not picked off. Oh! Somehow Lockwood comes up with it. No! I thought the thing to do would be to try to engage him. Oh, and now they're trying to get points. Makes sense, though. Oh, it's blocked! The only guy who has a rat's chance in hell of getting down there is Far. Or should I send Gash? Nah, I just gave up on that. I just gave up on that. But we got a reception. Better than nothing. All right. The defensive line pressure has been tough. However, I've been throwing into coverage a lot, and it hasn't been picked. So that's really nice. Wow, kind of a perfect rollout. And Far, not fast, but Dykes! Oh! Far not fast, but concludes his route quickly enough that we get it to him. Oh, Henry Jones. And the gunslinger luck runs out for Secules. He was finding that over-the-middle stuff real good. Ho-ho! They try to check it down into double coverage. Oh, Thomas jukes me. Oh, dear. I really wanted to get him with this stick, but I biffed it. We get him that time, though. Pro set, the move is to Tippiton Monk. Tippiton Monk. Wow, down the pipe. All right, good job. Good job, Steve Christie. So Bills feel good about that field goal. But here come the Patriots. Oh, man. They call run 3 on first down so often. I couldn't decide. I couldn't decide whether to engage him or not. Mama didn't raise one. Oh, Mama's so proud of me. For some reason, we're doing a run 3. For some reason, we believe in our run game. We believe in Sam Gash. We believe that he can gash defenses. We believe in Hart Dykes. Hart Dykes. Far bang. We're not going to say dagger, but that was debilitating for the Bills. Big play. Secules feeling himself a little bit, avoiding the rush. Jerry Ball and company. Avoiding the Jerry Ball sack, if you will. David Howard. He's gotta have 25 sacks at this point in the C's. Bang. Howard says, S tier who? S tier who, Thurman? Bang. Tippett. 4th and forever. Oh dear. Oh dear. Lockwood. What's up, George Skinner? Do they still have the big Tecmo tournament in Madison, Wisconsin? So, it's not oh dear. It's not the big one like you're thinking of, but they do have a really good one called Badger Bowl. Wait, is that what it's called? I think it's called Badger Bowl, yes. Run by Madtown Spliff Stars. And so it's about like 25 players, which is kind of like, which is a nice size. You know, you get games in. It doesn't take all day. It's not crazy. It's not crazy go nuts. It was really fun when I went a couple years ago, so I'd check that out. There's also one in Milwaukee called Brew City Bowl. I believe Ludio... No, actually, Ludio might be involved in it, but he now does Tundra Bowl, the one in Green Bay. So there are, dang, I thought I only had one guy coming after me. There are several in Wisconsin. I'm not sure what the biggest one is these days. But there are, dang it. I tried to engage him and it didn't work. There are like several, well, really one a month just about that. Yeah, so it's, do I know of any Texas? No, there used to be like a Dallas situation. But yeah, I don't know of any in Texas. If you're on the Discord, it's gonna have all that information. On Facebook, there's some stuff. My friend Hank knows like all the info. He goes to like 10 a year. He went to one in South Carolina recently through Retro World Series. So yeah, they're all around. You know, usually you do got to travel a little bit. It's too bad that there's not one in like a big one in Texas. I'm sure there's something though. I'll take a look before we sign off. I'll look through the Discord. We'll see what's cooking with that. The last one I went to was in Seattle called CFT Cascadia effing Tecmo. And it was beautiful. It was awesome. It was run by Campuna. Oh dear. It is shocking Secules hasn't got hurt yet. He's been sacked so many times. Oh, gee. I was waiting for Dykes to, okay, you went to the one in Dallas 7 years ago. That might have been, run by Hal. Or maybe it was run by, Dave Murphy. Dave, he used to run the stuff in Madison after the Holtzbauers. Yeah, I met Hal last year in Houston, actually. First time I'd been to Houston. It was a Retro World Series thing that was at the Houston Arcade Expo. So that was cool. But yeah. That concludes our stream. It's 3 hours past my bedtime, but let me look on the Discord for you. All right, so it's it's the Tecmo Super Bowl Discord somewhere. All right. So there's, okay, wow. There's Brew City Bowl, like I said, that's Milwaukee. Bluegrass Bowl, I'm guessing that's in Kentucky. Badger Bowl, which is Madison. Cleveland Gaming Classic. Connecticut Tecmo. Florida Tecmo. Iowa Tecmo. Jack Trudeau Bowl, which is in Indiana, just across the border. Jersey Cup, Kumite, which is Detroit, Midwest Tecmo Cincinnati, Millard's Mayhem, which is Minneapolis, NYC Tecmo, Philly Tecmo, Players Championship, which is Chicago, RBI Omaha, which is RBI and Tecmo Tournament, Tecmo Bowl Original, Tecmo Super Bowl, which is, I guess, in North Dakota, Sioux City. Tom Zach Bowl, which is in Iowa. Tundra Bowl, which is Green Bay. And Tecmo Chicago, which we're trying to make a thing happen. Not sure if it will, but yeah, thanks, Daniel Smith. Appreciate you popping back in. It was nice to see you. Nice chatting earlier. All the Bills talk. We had to do it. We had to give it to him. Sam Gash with a solid negative 16 yards. But, hey, they kept calling my play. What are we going to do? But, yeah, Georgia Skinner, hope that helps. Hope you find a way to get plugged in. There's online leagues. I've only played in one called TAD, Tecmo After Dark, run by a couple guys in the Pacific Northwest. It was really fun. I had to give it up due to my schedule, but did that for a couple seasons. So yeah, hope you find a way to get plugged in, and don't be a stranger. Hope to see y'all soon. Appreciate Judah popping in earlier. Brand, always great to see. And yeah, Daniel Smith, like I said. And try not to miss anybody. Oh, Ramza popped in. I missed Ramza. And yeah. So, oh, and Dwayne. Appreciate you, Dwayne, popping in. So yeah. Hope to stream some Tecmo soon. And if y'all ever have a recommendation, feel free to put it in the comments, in the chat, or on the Discord. And we'll see you guys soon. Night night.